Hi there, this is WindersRanger number 1. I'm going to do a quick review on the Gander Mountain PermaChill 70 liter ice cooler. This is roughly in the neighborhood of equivalent to a Yeti cooler, or maybe the Grizzly cooler. And this one retailed at Gander Mountain. I bought it yesterday for around, I think we were right around $300, $315 after tax. It's the difference in this to the Yeti that I could see when I was at the store was the actual inside. The Gander Mountain version has a little bit more room on the inside, which I guess equates to probably a lesser wall thickness compared to the Yeti. In other words, the Gander Mountain holds more, but probably doesn't have the same R value in the insulation. But when you compare the price, a similar Yeti cooler of this model, or comparable to this model, was probably double in price or very close to it. Anyway, I'll open the lid here. We've got a locking loop on the side that's reinforced with metal underneath, and we've got the rubber handle on both ends, another one over here, and another locking loop on this side. And on the back, pardon the mess, we're planning a trip here in the summertime. On the back you have, I'm sure they've got a name for this. I call it a piano hinge style or similar. The only difference is it doesn't go clean across. But it does have bolts that run through for the hinging action. And on both ends we have webbing straps with a reinforced handle, and there's two metal stops underneath of there that grab the bottom of the cooler to pick it up. On the inside we have a nice rubber seal around the lid. There's the inside of the hinges, and the basin for the actual chest portion, along with a dry rack for items that you don't want to get wet through ice and the consequence of the ice melting and the water resting inside the cooler. On either side you have the reinforced metal tab for the lock. There's a second one on the other side here. It's just the inside version. And down below you have the drain with a recessed portion to allow the water to collect and run out. It's a nice oversized drain. As I said before, it's a nice oversized plug. And where's that? There it is. If you can see that, the lighting's not the greatest. Has a nice rubber seal around the edges of it. Soap chain style metal chain to secure it. Keep you from losing it. I had, after I purchased the cooler yesterday, I put a 10-pound bag of ice on the inside, and I left the cooler sitting in the back of a car in the Florida sun, which it's only April, so it's not, you know, extreme heat, but as Florida would be concerned. But yesterday was around, I think, 90 degrees, maybe a little over 90 degrees, and today was around the same, probably 85 to 90. The cooler sat in the back of the car yesterday afternoon, all last night, and most of today. This cooler advertises that it'll keep ice for 10 days, and I wanted to see how close to that I would get with a 10-pound bag. Of course, it's not a cooler full of ice, it's only a 10-pound bag, so, and it's probably the most extreme heat that I'm going to find anyway, sitting in the back of the car with the car not running. So you're looking at what, probably at least 110 degrees in the back seat of the car, maybe more. And I will show you the bag of ice. I just took it out 10 minutes ago. I'll show you what I've got left. Well, there you go. That's the 10-pound bag of ice. That's what's left. It's probably just a little less than half a bag. When I took it out of the cooler, of course, the rest of it had turned to water, and I drained it out of the cooler already and dried it out for the video. But at least 24 hours in the back of the car with no air conditioning in the Florida sun. And the front of my house catches most of the sun in the afternoon, so that was all afternoon yesterday and early morning today. I'm satisfied. I think a cooler, that one would probably hold easily 20 pounds of ice, I would say, depending on what you actually put in it, food-wise. And for it to have that much ice remain in that type of heat, I've got no issues. I think this is going to be a good cooler. And we will see how it does, and I'll do another video at some point on my trip coming up here in the summertime, and I'll let you know how the cooler performs on the trip. Thanks for watching.